Hello, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to open two booster pack of Bloomburrow. We already opened two and we find very nice interesting cards. This is something that I didn't see before. I wanted to check now. Then this is made in Belgium, and let's try to see if we can find something interesting. Okay. Then first one, this is a token. Token creature, lizard warlock. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to the target, and it's 1/1. The token mana cost it's 1 plus 1 month. Okay, let's go. Then Sticky Tongue Sentinel. It's a creature. It's a frog warrior. Then as reach, thanks to its tongue. When enters, return up to 1 other target permanent you control to its owner hand, and the cost is 2 plus 1 forest, and is 3/3. Kindle Spark Duo. This is a creature, lizard otter. When you tap it, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap this card. Then it's 1/3. And the cost is 2 land plus 1 mountain. Okay. Now we get the Runaway Together instant. Choose 2 target creature controlled by different player. Return those to their owner hand. The cost is 1 plus 1 island, and it's an instant common. Carrot Cake we already saw last time. This is an artifact food. When enter and when you sacrifice it, it creates a 1/1 white rabbit. Not that one that we found before, and you can scry one. Then the cost is 1 plus 1 playing, and if you sacrifice this card, you gain 3 lives. Then now we got Thornplate Intimidator. It's a creature, rat rogue, offspring 3. Then you can pay additional 3 as you cast the spell. If you do, when this creature enter, create a 1/1 copy of it. When this creature enters, target opponent loses 3 lives unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard card. It's a 4/3, and it's 3 plus a swamp, the cost. After this we get Bellowing Crier, and then this is a creature, Frog Advisor. When enters, you draw a card and then you discard a card. And then it's 2/1, and it's 1 island. After we get Uncharted Heaven, then it's a land. Uncharted Heaven, enter tap. As it enter, you choose a color, and if you tap it, you can add 1 mana of the chosen color. Wow. After the uncommon, we get Overflow. Sorry. Then this one, it's an enchantment, and when enters, you expand 4. And you put a stash counter on it. You expand 4 as you spend your 4th total mana to cast a spell during a turn. You can sacrifice it and discard from your hand. Then you draw cards equal to the number of stash counter on this card. Oh wow, very interesting. Then, oh wow, this is super cool. Okay. Then this is Tangle Tumbler, artifact, a vehicle. Then as vigilance, it's a 3 and you tap. You put +1/+1 on target creature. Tap to untap token you control, and when become an artifact, create creature until the end of turn. Then this is a 6/6, and the cost was 3. Then Spell Gyre instant. The cost is 2 land plus 1 island, another 2 island. Then it's an uncommon, and you can choose 1, or you counter target spell, or you survey 2. And then you can even draw, survey 2 and you draw 2 cards. Oh, wow, this is really good. After we get the Quake Task Boar, and this is Rich Trample Haste, and it's 5/5, very powerful, but the cost is 5. Then it's 3 plus 2 mountain. Well, after we get X plus 1 island, and let's see what it does with X. Then this is 1/1, and you may have enter as a copy of any creature of the battlefield with mana value less or equal to the total amount of mana spent to cast this card, except it's a bird in addition to its other types and it has flying. Wow. Finally, this is really what I wanted to see. Then this is a plane, it's a foil, and I watch it on the web and it looks super cool, and I can tell you that live it looks very, very nice. Okay. We have two foils. Excellent. Then this is a Lunar Convocation. Okay. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life during this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain or lost life this turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with flying. Okay, cool. And if you do 1+1 swamp, you pay 2 life, you draw a card. Oh, cool. Okay, then now we have the other one. Let's see, what is this? Intrepid Rabbit. Token creature, Rabbit Soldier. When this creature enters target creature you control, gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. Then this is 1/1. Okay? Then Polywallop. Then this spell costs 1 less to cast for each frog you control. Target creature you control, this damage equal twice to its power to target creature you don't control. Oh, cool. Then Roughhood Duo, then it's a creature, it's a mouse raccoon, has trample, the cost is 2+1 mountain. Then whenever you expand 4, target creature you control gets 1+1 and gain trample until the end of the turn. Then this is 3/2. After we get Tough Skooker or Shooker, creature rat rogue, and threshold 1+1 island. You put 1+1/+1 counter on this card and you draw a card. Activate only if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard and only once. Oh well, this is very difficult to cast. Then it's 1/3. After we get Warren Elder, then a creature, Rabbit Cleric. Then this is with 3 plane. Creature you control gets +1/+1 until the end of this turn. It's 2/2 plus, and the cost is 1 land plus 1 plane. After we get Dire Sight, it's a sorcery, survey 2, and then draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. Okay, and the cost is 2+1 swamp. After we get I Ride, the cost 1 forest, it's an instant, target creature gets +1/+3 and gain reach until the end turn. Then even if it's a common, it's a very good card. Veteran Guard Mouse, then it's a mouse soldier. Whenever become the target of 1 spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, it gets +1/+0 and gain first strike until the end turn. Scry 1. Then 3/4, and the cost is 3 land plus 1 mountain or 1 plane. Reptilian Recruiter, then this is a creature, lizard warrior, has trample. When Reptilian Recruiter enters, choose target creature if the creature power is 2 or less, or if you control another lizard, gain control of the creature until the end turn. Untap it and gain haste until end of turn. Then it's 4/2. And the cost is 3 plus 2 mountain. Then after we get Lupin Flower Village. Oh wow, nice. Oh cool, very cool. I hope you can find it. Now you can see it as I see it. Then this is a land, and you can spend this money only to cast a creature spell, because you can add it as plane, or you do 1+1 plane, and you can sacrifice this card You look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may relieve a bat, bird, mouse, or rabbit card from among them and put them into your hand. Oh, wow. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. Wow, this is super cool. Wow, very good. It's a land, but you can super use it. Then, Bushy Bodyguard creature. It's a squirrel warrior of spring 2. When this creature enters, you may pay forage. If you do, put 2 +1/+1 counter on it. Then it's 2/1, it's an uncommon, and it's 1 forest. Harvestrite Host, then this is creature, rabbit citizen. Whenever enter or another rabbit you control enter, target creature you control get +1/+0 at the end of this turn. Until the end of this turn, then draw a card, and if this is the second time, this ability has resolved this turn. Then this is a 2/+1 plane, uncommon, and this 3/3. Okay, then now, oh wow, now we start to get serious. Beza, the Bounding Spring, then it's 2 land +2 planes, a legendary creature, element elk. Then when enter, they create a treasure token. If an opponent controls more land than you gain 4 life. If an opponent has more life than you create a 2/1/1 blue fish creature token. And if an opponent controls more creature than you, draw a card if an opponent has more cards in hand than you. Then it's a 4/5, and wow, very nice. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's an uncommon before we see this island. Very nice. Then Beds Bounding Spring. We said this, and we leave it here, and now we get a nice Stock in the Pantry. Then this is an enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counter on a creature control, you put a supply counter on Stock in the Pantry. Then with 2 lands, you can remove supply counter from the pantry and you draw a card. Then it's 1 forest. Very good. Thank you again for coming, and I hope I will see you next time. Thank you, bye.